Talking about him, Riazullah also. They've been coached by Ghulam Ali, the former international. Still remember the last time when these two teams met in Asia Cup. He's a good all-round cricketer.
Right, Yuda, he's on the pads, don't bowl there. That will run away for 4, stoned by Usman.
Yeah, this is, as you say, the first wrong march pitch. But these are young fast bowlers. This can happen to them. This can easily. Usman was struggling early on. Both of them actually are. But this is.
Oh, this is big. This is huge. He was biding his time. I think he was also frustrated.
Yeah, that's a massive hit by Shahzaib. He was that swing of the bat. That was an aggressive shot by Shahzaib. That's not a good news for Indian ball.
What will be the response? So much to like about it. Just lent into it, and they're running 3 and running into the 6th over.
And they're smiling too because they know that really correct. As an opener on a pitch like this, it's such a...
Kiran Sharma pretty pleased with himself. The keeper bat, he'd be
for wickets. While attacking, having runs. Although Chormale has got a slip in, he's shown signs.
Shackles will be broken here. And they will finally get one. The 50 comes up on the board as well for Pakistan.
Only been guilty of ball saved him off. But this time, it was just out of very close to the wicketkeeper. We might have a look when we come back. Now that gap has been plugged.
There he goes, big time, got a hold of that, and it's another maximum.
Another method in this length, 15 gone, 66 for now.
This is a time when India would desperately reversing. Now all the shots are coming through, and it's...
Captain is happy, why not? Because such a shots, this is the reverse one. Finding the length right, hitting the line. Already Usman, 26, it's looking good.
A rollicking start. They love this because they're in the camp, and even to my right here.
We want to continue more and winning the toss, and Bangladesh and Afghanistan played on that pitch, and better for the teams. So that's why we...
What was the kind of learnings you're taking into this tournament from?
Was known more for his batting prowess. Pakistan.
And well, that is... And I think he's made up for it. He is 40. Right, there goes the slug sweep. And he's... Well, one thing about it is that... And look, he's dragging it from outside the off stump. There is no turn back.
Give him turn. Hardik Raj doesn't want to turn the ball back into the B. We get a chance.
On. So on that length, and looking for the outside edge rather than the inside edge. So that
holds out in the deep. That hasn't
turning out to be a good over. They've got 9 of it, 23. So do we have projected scores?
24th over that's in progress, and it'll run away for 4. Shahzaib finds another.
It'll be a very good one because margin for... Look how he plays. He waits for the ball, waits for it under... Ayush Mhatre, he's looking getting any turn off the track.
That Usman, from what we've seen, is failed very quickly, and that is the reason why
Usman stage short, and that's 4. We spoke about the margin filling in, and Raman, well, edge but still about through. And you just spoke about, that's fine. That was sliding down the leg side. Pakistan, meanwhile, piling on. They're now 4.68. Nicely done.
And the faint tickle allowing...
Oh, well, take nothing away. It should be complimented. But all I'm saying is, the ending itself quite well for the big... But it would be more like the wrong one. But the control is important. India cannot afford at this stage is to allow the Pakistan.
And that's why I ended up bowling the full toss with finally struggling to land the ball in the right areas. This young leg spin, his favourite cricketer.
There's so many role models that below.
Also loves football. Just look at the number of conferences doctors end up attending now.
I hope it's a cramp. Goes big, and that's 6 after none. Now they've already got...
And the leg spinner once again struggling with his length. This time cracking hit from Shahzeb. Conversation with the captain and the experienced off spinner Kiran.
break the partnership. He's gone for 28. That's the perfect ball has gone out of the park and they got to replace. Goes again. Well, what it has done. Huge over. Pakistan 145 without.
But Usman has also played his... But then they propelled. Now Pakistan has really reacted to that.
Come back to that. Yeah, and the way...
Yeah, it is actually...
Oh, I got it in the meaty part, but into the fielder and into the boundary.
Up in the ring. Not a couple of bounces into the... And the Indian captain as well. That's a lot to ask. Even
Shorter, trying different things, which
bounce back, get some...
calypso in that shot. And swiveling round.
Usman is not very tall. Score after 30 overs.
The facts have proved it. Stats at 30. Once having the better of the batter. Has to break the stadium, the ring of fire. Think out of the box. Lining up and thinking from the skipper. He just put to go for it and he fought.
Long time coming from one knee. Good field placement. Look at the rope. And it landed. Nonetheless, a fantastic, a wonderful start for Pakistan.
100 overs Harun Arshad. Pakistan, Afghanistan, UAE, encouraged. Bowls a bit.
3. But when I saw Beg, who's lip paddle.
Because with the scenario they are in the board, gives the opportunity.
We'll come back and
Strike in the previous. Eyes closes the face.
And I was impressed with, and that's the reason.
It's just what could that forward and across to the line.
Indian skipper has got a
Ball he did not. This time he got some back.
in after that foundation. And it's not the case. You got to get in.
Very right. I think famous for producing
Big.
nobody around to even look to see whether it has gone over. And that was rather
Way.
right. Scores going every. There's going. I think it's going to be 4 runs. And we carry on. That shot, opening it up. Nice slotman shown. These youngsters are very handy underneath. We saw 2 overs done. Once a loss of 1 wicket. Underneath, 2 of them. One's calling for it. Good combination. They complete the catch.
Out the deep. He just held on. Backwards. Very difficult for him. Hands. And parried it. And India strike work out for Pakistan.
In the door. This is the time. But Shahzeb is still there. A relay catch.
Parried the ball. How often do you see that?
Mentioned that they were converging. He called for
Oncoming fielder as well. Or good fortune, you'd have to say.
33 overs on. Usman and
Coming down.
Wait.
But Pakistan's batting tactics, that left-hand, right-hand combination with right-hand, left-hand.
And for the bowler, particularly if batters, I think it's good. Oh.
Is there a hint of some...
Once you start bowling, yeah, right. So this
pitch, because it got sluggish towards the... Now I think it's the...
just a rematch is 187.
Eyeing a big score here, posing total in front of India, but the off spin of Matre's crew. That relay catch, which was Mohammad Aman, but the wicket went down, and Harun was 275.
Yeah, they
Goes for it. High and handsome for Sir, because mid wicket was kept up inside.
He picked up the length beautifully. You can just carry on and take those really well for his 100.
Very much. And a strike rate, at times past, it's around 94 and thereabouts. To accelerate, and he could be very dangerous.
Want him to finish the inning because he sixes. That's amazing batting.
The infield for 4.
Easy pickings for Riazullah. He is now.
Doesn't have the kind of pace. That ball, mid-off was up. They've got long off in position and he played the pull. Now they got 10 runs from here on. As you 71 to go, they score. Tell you what, India's looking at a 5 on this ground is going to be very.
Bowling lineup, then batting. That would be very limp. That's good. Good. Scored 100 against India in the merging of who scored the 100 the last time promoted to the region level, who scored a 100 against India
last year. Let's just who played for the Indian side in that emerging team, senior team capped player that team.
Absolutely lots of opportunities as 200 happy.
Chormale is end of the over 200.
They won't be able to get wickets.
Nothing out there since ball 1. Now hours plus in the sun. And they'll settle for that 1 run. 40 gone. It's 207 for 2. Score-wise progression. They were. That's a clever shot from Riazullah. Man was up, saw the gap.
Great game awareness. Right between the two fielders. Very smart. Riazullah.
It's a very handy part. 7 deliveries, so the runs are coming. Better effort as he banged the ball.
Quickly making changes. Indian captain.
Show after a wonderful opening part, they've set the foundation.
Oh, this is big. This is strike. And Benny's another maximum.
Swing of the bat. The opportunity holding back. And these are big hits. Wonderful hitting from.
Well, I'll tell you what. See, memory serves me right. Exactly what we've seen with Shahzeb.
He had a tough day in the office.
Back to back. This young man is like to.
If it's nice, Shahzeb. The ball. Maybe it felt that.
See, this time overcome. They'll want to. They'll come. He's not holding back anything. That's a 4. Liking this left arm spinner.
Really come in for some severe punishment. And this is Shahzeb. Relentless attack. 100. He's making it in. Wants to have a look. So that's the 3rd 6 of the over.
Some hitting. This is real. That's been given. Rizul hitting wickets at this stage. That's one way. Just looking to be a bit cheeky. Look, and straight away you could see the umpire.
The knock, a partnership of 71 has come to an.
Suf. Okay, it's an edge. Straight away outside.
Edge was pouched. Nagraj have gone for a duck. And Pakistan 2-4.
It's a big moment for this young man. Great captain in his day. Big ball. A low full toss.
The idea was
to impress. Not just with read on. 130. Should be cut off. Brilliantly done. Make sure that they cut off and. Should be cut off again. A couple of runs. Will be disappointed if they don't get to 3. See, we were thinking 160, but then we got to come in. The pressure
go down gradually. How India has made a comeback, but
this you could see that he's
part of the bat. When I say batting difficult, I'm and found the middle.
That's a this time over. Good fielding in the deep.
Fusion. That Roshan.
And he has to walk. A bit differently. Now this is someone underneath it. Yes. The fielder had to do well.
Yeah, Shahzeb Fark. I know he's a bit disappointed. Big hit again. Once again, pace off. Beautifully judged. Shahzeb gone for a 1. Underage. Nagraj. Soon I think it bounced over his hand.
Really precious dot, but just to remember,
That is for 2. Low full toss. For Pakistan, 200 is looking at the context. Pakistani openers who really bad.
As a batting unit, look at Usman. He made to take a break And this check.
282. They do have the talent. Conditions here we saw yesterday. The bat as nicely as it did in the times, especially with the IPL auction batsman called Ayush Matre.
Coming in with the spotlight. How do you take it all in? Can't be the left-right combination as we slapped it away.
And India are off the blocks. Just got a little bit of width to fully in that region around backward point.
Making the requisite contact, the boundary.
As that without loss.
This one.
Yeah. The two batters who were out there.
Took their time. I know it. First strike, straight drifting down is not going to interest them. Very compact. Your attack with the bat and up.
And also, look at the balance. The bat is not look rushed. He's
here. The skipper, Shahzaid,
has 3 wides in this over, but
yeah, quite a lot of exercise. Not quite there. It's going to, and at the end of that, it's. Well, if it was a day.
Last ball of the previous over. Yes, off the toe, like it's hit the lower part of the bat.
Pretty nicely guided it. Was it? Run off the bat.
It's got the single in the good part. 150.
Lovely. That is a delight.
5 or 7 yards up inside the uppish drive for a catch.
Lampa. But what about that shape? 3 overs done. 27. Well, there's been given another over. It's Giff's other ball. Abdul Sawan, right arm. Out the ball. Into the movement behind. Big strike.
And look at the length. He actually bowled really a nothing shot. The feet went nowhere. Making no mistake. The captain to the fast bowler. Look at the line. It was in to the right-hander. And that's the reason why I took the outer edge.
6. Just not looking good for India. Another use the edge. And
To the crease, creates the angle. And the keeper takes the catch. He's gone for 1.
have a good look at with a too early fall. Ali Raza.
This is the wicket of Vaibhav Surya, feeling for the ball. Captain Saad Beg bolstering the slip cordon.
They will be nervy. There are 2 occasions, so there's a... haven't had the direct...
But this was a risky single, Mohammad Aman.
Really feeling for it, chasing the... Again, young Vaibhav with
The ball with the bat.
Vaibhav was done, 30. And Abdul Saban. Omar, and bringing Saban in, who delivered the...
Andre Siddharth, another...
a little bit of a poke at that one. Almost had the batter easy as a pace bowler.
Get runs quickly as well. Just hold up outside.
A machine. The fingers of the gloves of negation.
One. It's just held its line. He's very lucky, Aman.
And for over. The first early on today.
Hasn't the 2 Indian openers, the Indian opener... This is over. That was 1 bad over.
Now this time, surprising the batter.
Again, just a tad, maybe 5th off. Now, everyone watching, don't forget. Boundary, I think. Yes, it does. And nice.
Perfect, right through the fielders.
He was out for 1 opener who got that 150 plus.
Plenty of grass available on the... These pictures have been taken in the mid-inning.
Lovely. For the first time, it was in his zone. He's leaving deliveries outside the off stump.
A beautiful shot. Look at the balance. Just waited for it. The placement perfect. In this game.
Offline, Umar. But survive, build something. On the patty play, I'll tell you, Siddharth, he gets a boundary. Mid-wicket. Didn't hit it too hard. It was all timing.
Got in position pretty quickly and very...
Took words out of my mouth. No real enthusiasm by the bowler.
He would like batting on this pitch because...
Yeah. Picks, I must say, he's played some lovely back foot. Is this frustrating? That ball was one and just couldn't get everything. And look at the delight. And why not? He 1 for 3. Big opportunity. And become a hero for your country.
Concerned. And there's opportunity.
Sun bowlers at the moment giving a tough time. Good dog.
Mostly as they used to. Same is the case in country.
The country. A similar kind of thing in Bangladesh.
Cricket is just played in love.
Down the wicket, gives him had the elevation, not quite the dip. He's got himself a couple of runs.
Middle since the beginning. His walk towards the remember, he's only 13.
After that ball. Could have been coupled, so didn't give him the opportunity. 15 important runs. Right after the middle, you keep the scoreboard.
But excited for a moment, direct hit would have to the left of the fielder. Yeah, above 6 now, almost challenge.
You challenge to make that recover, ensure that evade the fielder on that occasion. He's done well to get enough on it. We do.
That land here, but swung into the how it pinged off it.
And last moment deciding to have it.
Proceedings. Faham is reading the conditions well. He's taking off it by themselves.
62 for 3. You need a tall building like that.
But he also gives you that left and the back swing. A little hint of Yuvraj seeing it.
A wide one. That's a class. Anyway, Faham will push and run. This is good going. Sensible.
Rate of 6 or 7 is easily
changes line of it here on the big screen to the fielder, finishes over.
From everyone.
He's not afraid to give the ball.
Well, good bouncing run up.
Spin bowlers are forced to more accuracy and change.
Only be one. The reason, because if to New Zealand, undone by.
Gets behind that. High. It's gone over. It's gone for 4 runs. 78 for 3.
This Monday, watch India's new
catch up again with the good hit in the last ball of the previous, so that they can go over the blue one. The green. It's a couple of easy runs.
And now a flighted delivery from Usman. He did try.
Fielder lining up and gobbling it up. For the big one, I think he checked his shot, and in the process,
pressure that was built by the fast bowlers. As soon as the spinners community, he went aerial earlier in length and just high, but not far. And the celebrations walks back for 16. India struggling, 81 for.
After losing 4 wickets for 81 for big shots early, because that.
Now we're under control with the run rate climbing. Now
takes the aerial route, does Nikhil Kumar, connects some shot.
Brilliant. Brilliant. So that's what I was saying. They can bat. Look at that, eyes wide open. Chose the right area, that corner.
Innings. And they're going to change the ball. Blade, but the first 6 of the innings for India. And again, what to look at is maybe break this down into, say, 5. Swept away well for his efforts. That's his 4th boundary. And played well.
This is good.
But he goes down the ground. And Nikhil Kumar has hit the
so easy. Such an elegant shot to play track. Get to the pitch of the ball. Great swing of the bat.
Now works it away for a single. That's
short delivery will trickle away to the boundary. It's an important boundary.
It may have enough legs. Yes, it does. Oh, what a joins in on the fun.
Yeah, great.
For the previous delivery, he went, pushed out in front of the money, and the partnership has been broken.
5:34.
You have a chance to make a comeback. They have.
Oh, it kept by 4s and 2 6s. He's striking at around 142 for 5, 33 overs done. Very good shot, excellent sweep shot there, and he gets a boundary.
Rated off the bat, but the style and grace, look at that.
Oh, that's a poor delivery. That is a really comeback for 2. That was pushed through. Quick response to that sweep shot. Firing.
There wasn't enough power in that throw. Subhan was off back.
Now what should be done here in the strike? Now they've got 7 runs. You're asked. Well, it's a dot, so for 5. Now that is a very good. Well, he needs to play a few shots like that.
And boundary. Baham, who's bowled well. Time the length was offering.
But yes, you're right. When you have your non-striker, your part playing in his own way without really getting to. Full toss! The gift. He had the option. The mid-wicket area was. More runs here. Might be 4. Great wants at this stage. A bit of momentum for 5.
Oh, that's big. That's massive.
They are going for it. India have not given up. Gets the proper contact. Take that.
Inning by Nikhil. The way he's constructed it, big. He's got issues. Just speaking to his bowler, what to do? He's played spinners brilliantly. He swept. He's hit them big.
Too much advice when he's under a bit of pressure. Let him get back to what he is comfortable with. But nicely threading that little gap
At his will, and then he's had that ability to read.
Oh, it's played over. Absolutely. Chances more often than not in this format of the game.
13 runs already. The previous one was over extra cover. On the other side of the boundary this time.
They have not really hung back and waited. Now the bowlers getting wickets at regular intervals. You're really not pressurized.
Then you never know what happens.
Goes wicket, little bit of grip on the surface. He made a very, very crucial breakthrough.
Yeah, this over. They decided something. They made a plan. He's out.
Very promising. Comes to the end. You can see. Want to see that? But he has to take the long walk back.
Time to lose his wicket. 108.
This Monday, watch India's new sensation.
The batter comes in, but comes in at a time of strife. Which early on for Pakistan is back on. Oh, that
Tension in this camp, though.
things have turned. You can see the body language of the two sides. He loves.
Yeah, the length deliveries. Right areas. He's into his 6th over. Just
Does get quite a bit of plus. 174 for 6. This is getting tougher for the Indian.
of Pakistan fielders once Nikhil is out.
Not easy. But something's got to give, Ali. Yeah, go for it. That's it. Pass the fielder.
50th over. Just don't get bowled out before that. So once India plays UAE as possible.
Oh. Yeah, have a quick look at this one.
But quicker one.
Got a hold of that. The slug sweep. Headed.
Can bat. That was a
Cheeky. And it pays off. A big slug sweep and then.
always looking for runs. 38 done. 100.
Gettable, definitely, as long as they can hang on to. Ah, got him. It gets paid for his persistence.
Bowling by Ali Raza. The consistent forcing him to drive away from the ball. And why not?
Harvansh Singh. You batter in, lot of work to do, Samar. Well, if the top
100.
Oh, are wrapping it up in a hurry.
Fantastic spell of bowling. This has been from Ali Raza. And Naki has been brilliant with the length. Makes none. Summer.
India really packed back. Fast. Even get anywhere near that target.
Again, same length. Made him drive. Nicked it. Knows how to bowl. Now it's back to Abdul Subhan.
Race away to the boundary. A very, very welcome.
Runs possible. Being that's shorter. This length is easily manageable.
Got to be worked out here by the latter order Indian batters. Oh, he's got the toe end of the bat.
The bowler throwing everything at it. It happened. Just gave it all he had. Thick outside edge.
I was making, they need to play out the 50 overs. Just the next best thing to do is
they don't want to be bowled out. Man, Salman Nasir also here. Who's the head of youth birds.
Thinking of those 92 runs of 61 balls, the domination. Crash it goes, and it's a stuff. They're backing their bowlers with some wonderful.
Hardik was looking to dominate, looking to go off. These are good bowlers. They're not going to let you hit too many deliveries. Wanted to go over. Substitute fielder in. 190 for 9.
In for India. For a hat-trick. Can they win the... Which might come, maybe required a... No ball. No, bit of a bonus. Don't want to run out here.
Wicket quickly, overstepping in the pick.
It's up in there now. Free hit, so it does not make any difference.
Reduce the deficit. I think India were a good shot. India propelling them towards 200. Coming back to that point of the innings, it's pitched up and square driven.
Please promote me in the batting order. I can play. Crashed it through. Suspects you back. And you're always having to play catch up.
With the batters early on. Too many shots played that provoke about. Because in the middle.
199 for 9. 9 overs, last game. Yorker length almost did down the ground for a single.
We talk about the board as well. That single taken by Yudhijit. Players who've got talent. We talked about Harvansh, the wicket keeper. You know, we were playing cricket for the country.
Down the legs. Like India in Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka. Such a golden opportunity for them. Very impressed with what's transpired so far.
Players have. And the fact that they still...
have... Oh, dropped. Won't get his 4 just yet.
Feeling for the ball. Raza is asking a few questions here.
He just batters up top the Indian order.
That's a good shot. Inan is connected because it didn't seem that he hit it that hard.
In, but he's just helped it on his way with a flick of the...
Comes down the drum. Oh, he's lofted this and he's packing in some intent. Bat here. Drives the fence as well. It does 4 more.
To a batter later on.
Reference to Steve.